Hey everybody, this is Chaos with Chaos Games, and today what I want to discuss is the Metal Gear Rising and some of the controversy I've been noticing about it. Now, uh, I've been going around looking at the gameplay trailers, and I've liked what I've seen because Platinum Games is on it. And I think that's a good team up between Kojima and Platinum. Uh, but I've also been noticing from people a lot of comments like, "Oh, this isn't Metal Gear Solid. It's just some cheesy hack and slash." And I'm thinking, well, I personally like the concept. I mean, it's not like Kojima came out and said he was trying to advertise it as a Metal Gear Solid game. In fact, he's gone out of his way to turning into something different. It's not even Metal Gear Solid; it's Metal Gear Rising. It instead of tactical stealth and espionage, it's lightning bolt action or something along those lines. So he's really trying to repackage it. Now I don't understand what people are getting this idea that he's trying to just like slip one in on you. No, I've listened to a couple interviews. And he said that he had a lot of positive fan feedback from a lot of the cutscenes that Jack Raiden was doing in Metal Gear Solid 4, especially. A lot of the over the top action sequences. People are like, what would be cool is if we could get our hands on Jack and act some of this stuff out, like actually do some of this over the top stuff that he's doing. So here comes Kojima, like, what? I think I can do that. And there's no one who's better at making action games than Platinum. I think it's the logical union. I'm excited. And I'll tell you, it's not just that I've been excited about this idea. And I'll tell you what, this has happened, it's been for years now. I remember back when I played Metal Gear Solid 2. My absolute favorite part of that game was when Snake gave Raiden Olga's sword, and you go through that whole part of the game, and you're hacking and slashing with the right analog stick of people with their guns, assault rifles. You're going through and slicing them up with Raiden. Then you end up going up on the building, and you fight Solid as Snake at the end of the game. You kind of sword duel. I remember literally I played that part, those two parts of the game, at least over 50 times. I was just so into that part of the game that I just couldn't get enough of it. And I honestly wish they had more of it involved in the game. Well, see, now they're making a game around a hack and slash premise. As a hack and slash fan, I'm an unrepentant hack and slash fan. If anybody's watching my old other videos, I just love the hack and slash, and beat 'em up genre. I love it. So I'm all for it. I'm looking forward to it. And so I don't understand what the big deal is. If you're not a hack and slash fan, that's fine. I'm seeing that. People want Metal Gear Solid. Well, Kojima's not abandoning you. He has, Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Ground Zeroes coming out. So there you go. Wait for that. I don't know if that's going to be on on current gen platforms or not, but there you go. That's for you guys. As for me, Metal Gear Rising is right up my alley. And I watched some of the trailers, and it's showing depicting Jack as a sociopath. And I noticed a lot of people say, "Well, Jack, why are they depicting him in a creepy, rapey voice and as a sociopath? What's that about?" People say these things, but they don't really understand the backstory of Jack. He's not a nice guy. If you look at the backstory, Kit was trained to be a brainwashed to be a child soldier, and by the age of 10, his nickname on the battlefield was Jack the Ripper. He got sent to the U.S. and got cerebral nanomachines implanted in his cortex, and that suppressed his memory. So only in the form of nightmares originally did his past resurface. So he had terrible nightmares. but he was conditioned to get fuzzy feelings when he killed people. Like, obviously, in Metal Gear Solid 2, you saw weird things within the game with the virtual transmissions in this cortex. Stop playing the game, or all those crazy instances that confused you. But that's what that was. He was getting manipulated, brainwashed, all his life. In Metal Gear Solid 4, if you paid attention to the storyline, they said that Rose and him had a falling out because his memories started to resurface. The memories of his dark past started to resurface. He got turned to alcoholism. He started getting drunk. He started getting violent. Rose had to leave because she was afraid of him. Jack, again, not a nice guy. And now it seems that those memories are totally resurfaced in Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Rising. And he's maybe more embraced the fact that he enjoys killing people. People think that Platinum is influencing the story. Well, they're doing. They were brought in by Kojima mainly because of what they could bring to the table via their gameplay, because they make they make really awesome hack and slash games with Hideki Kamiya being behind DMC and Bayonetta, the original DMC, not this reboot. It was a logical choice that they make the best hack and slash games. You go to the best to get the best. But storyline wise, Kojima is still driving the story, and it's still consistent with his vision of Jack. Go and read his backstory. People out there they're saying comments like, "Oh, Jack, why did he make out to be a bad guy?" Because he is a bad guy. Read his backstory. You'll understand that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to get out there. I just think it's going to be a wonderful idea. I already have pre-order down on it. I'm looking forward to it. Platinum hasn't let me down yet. All the games I've played from them have been above average. So I suggest people really give it a shot, especially those people who, if you, like I said, obviously if you don't like hack and slash games, you won't like it. As for me, this is right up my alley. So anyway, this has been Kaous Games. Until next time, Gamers Game On. All right, have a good one.